Hello, and welcome to 4 Movies, where I'm basically going through my movie books, and each page holds 4, so each page will be a video. And first we start with the mega gigantic book. This is the biggest book of my collection. I want to say there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 4 more, but they get more interesting as you go into them, whereas think of that. But also, I link my movies together, they're not in alphabetical order. They're really not. There's a binding factor to each of the movies per page type deal. And I will leave that up to you to figure out what the thing is that connects all the movies. And then I will tell you what it is at the end of the video. Now we're opening the book and we're starting off. First and foremost, first page, we got BAM! Bait. If you haven't seen Bait is a phenomenal movie. It's great casting. You have some interesting cameos in there, like what's his name? I can't think of his name. He was in Burn Notice. The guy that was in Burn Notice. I can't think of his name right now. I'm really gonna have to look it up right now. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna go on IMDb right now just to look him up. Jeffrey something. Oh, goodness gracious. It's Jeffrey something. It's definitely Jeffrey something. If you haven't seen the movie, I definitely recommend you do. It's basically, they use the character, the main character, as bait to go ahead and achieve their means, but he eventually figures out that he's being used as bait, and like the story just plays out well. And it's also, I think Omar Epps is also in there, but let's see here. It's Jeffrey something. What else his name is? Bait. This movie came out in 2012. And, okay, what's going on here? What's sideways all of a sudden? Alrighty. This is not the right movie. What the world is this? What is this? Sorry, this is a different movie. Is it The Bait? No, it's just Bait. Bro, what in the crackerjack? Oh, here we go. Came out in 2000. Stop, so going sideways. Alright. Came out in 2000. Dark comedy action, which is one of my loves. Directed by Antoine Fuqua. He's directed some awesome stuff, really, he has. David Morris is in there, and the character I am thinking about is Jamie Kennedy's in it? Jamie Kennedy's in here? Oh man, it's been a bit since I've seen it. Jamie Kennedy's in it. Wow, that's crazy. Mike Epps, Mike Epps is in there. Not Omar Epps, Mike Epps is in there. Jeffrey Donovan, Jeffrey Donovan, the main character from Burn Notice, is in here. He was also in Blair Witch 2, so that's one of the movies. Alright. Let's move on to the second movie, okay? Alright. There's a lot of scenes that, like I said, I like in this movie, but, great. The pacing of it's phenomenal. David Morris, it was also the villain in Disturbia, which was pretty cool. And then we have... Boom! Breaking All the Rules. Breaking All the Rules is a fun romantic comedy, if you will, and the reason that it's such a fun movie is because of the fact of how well things are paced together. Like the pacing of it. Pacing is such an important part in making movies that if you lose that pacing, you'll lose your audience. Like it's like you want to keep a pace. You want to sit there and go, hey, we're going down this road. We're going down this road at this speed, and if you dial down on the speed or anything like that, it can really offset your audience. So just if they're cruising, let them cruise. And this is one of those movies that has that cruise on, and it hits so many different beats, if you will, because there's different storylines going on, but the beats that it sets up hits so hard that it's so well done. Like I said, there's a scene where he's chasing after a train, and it is so good. It's set up well and executed perfectly. So if you haven't seen this movie, definitely check it out. It's got a lot of thing on there. I know as you might sit there and say, "Oh, I'm not for romantic comedies," but trust me, it's worth a while. And then the other movie is BAM! 3 of 4. I don't know if you can read that. Probably can't. It says Held Up. Held Up is a movie where there's a couple and they're traveling. And within their travels, they go to a gas station. Well, that gas station ends up getting held up. And unfortunately, the situation gets bigger than they thought it would get. And so some comic instances ensue. Like I said, like it's one of those things where it's the premise is so goofy and it plays out in a way that it's fun for me. There's a lot of people that'll just crap on this movie, but at the same time, like, it's so good. I enjoyed it. Like I said, it's one of those things where, like, it's not one of those things that if it not winning an Academy Award makes perfect sense to me, but it being hated on doesn't as much, because it is a fun movie. And if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. What's her name? I can't think of the girl's name in there. I just can't. Sorry, my bad. And also the last movie on here, BAM! Ray. Perhaps one of the greatest biopics. Like, Ray approved. Like, the actual artist that is portraying approved it, and phenomenally done. Like I said, like, the way that it's told is just engrossing to the point where you're enthralled with what in the world's going to happen next. Like, how in the world is this story going to unfold? Because it could go either way. It really could. It really could. And all the actors in there are just doing so well that they become not essentially bigger than themselves, but so woven into a perfect fabric, which is the story of Ray. Like I said, well done. My heart goes out to whoever his wife was, because, like I said, he supposedly had like a lady on the road type deal, and I can't fathom that. Like, I can't fathom wrapping my head around that. So my heart goes out to her, and such a well told story. If you are sitting there going, what's the correlation between these 4 movies? I hope that you didn't think that too long, because there's a simple factor that I've been kind of tossing to the side as I describe these movies, which is, whatever. But if you know what these 4 movies have in common, say it now. If you don't, I'll say it in 1, 2, 3. All of these movies star Jamie Foxx. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to subscribe, please do. I'm going to be doing a video a day till hopefully I get a silver play button, maybe even a gold, who knows. But right now I'm trying to do longer form content, and these is what the 4 movies is. Like I said, we're going to the next page. What's on the next page? You won't know till you tune in tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.